If there's one film you could kind of banish and get rid of forever and no one would have to be subjected to it ever again, is the one. A terrible movie.
Big deep breath.
As someone who's in an industry where I have to stress to people that everything is subjective and, everything is like, someone's opinion and nothing, I don't like having a go at things, what people have worked really hard on.
Yeah.
This is a little this is a little one. I don't know if you might have heard of this film, but for me, it's called the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, you're joking! I've got one big fan. He's called Cam, and he's fuming.
We've had Star Wars
on this.
Yeah, someone said it's their favourite. Chris, your argument against it?
Just pants, innit? Like, grow up. Just grow up, man. Little goblins running around. I'd honestly rather watch, what's his name? Elijah
Wood.
I'd rather watch him in that Green Street than Lord of the Rings. And that was
Green Street is all right.
That's saying something.
There seems to be like, if you can have a Venn diagram of good leather trousers, you've got Lord of the Rings on one side, Grease on the other side, and you've got to find that happy medium. Leather trousers, yes, not with swords.
What about Gandalf? Do you not like Gandalf? He's pretty cool.
Yeah, just, you know what? It's complete, I'm not into all this fantasy. It's far too long. Do you know what I mean?
It's long.
Like as long as like the bloody Corrie omnibus. We don't need that. Self-indulgent once you go past the 3-hour mark, but then it's just, I don't know. It's just not my bag. But I understand. If it's quite impressive if you're into you're into like goblins and all make believe stuff. You're one of them.
We've had some big film franchises put on the banish list, haven't we? So, Chris, the ultimate all-time favourite movie. You can pick just one, and what's it going to be?
It's very tough, this, as you can imagine, but I'm going to have to say Forrest Gump.
Oh!
Great show.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. What are you saying? Cam's going to not really like you for the rest of this podcast because of the Lord of the Rings comments. Because of the Lord of the Rings comments.
It's a subjective industry.
Yeah. That was another film I got upset. Like I'm not the type of person now as an adult that can watch films again and again, but that was one where I watched it again and again and again, and even now, and then when I rewatched it as an adult, the amount of things I missed, but then just the sheer amount of things it covers, and obviously all the references of the things, like the John Lennon and the flipping Kennedy and like the Vietnam stuff, and then like the KKK and all that stuff, but you didn't really understand. But even it's just such a journey. And obviously, it's not. It's. I'm talking about Lord of the Rings. Like, well, if you believe that, well, obviously, there's a level of that to it. In there, no one's life is like that. But it's just teaches you a lot as a kid as well. I watched that at such a young age, and I'm like, I didn't even get the stuff like his mum's bloody sleeping with the teacher to get him in the school, and Jenny's doing bloody heroin. Do you know what I mean? And he's part of, then all the racist stuff and then all that. But it's just fantastic, and it makes me cry. That bit on the bus at the end with his son.
Yeah, it is emotional.
Just got everything. I just really think it's got everything. And Tom Hanks is just like royalty, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Chris, where does Jenny rank for you on the list of all-time greatest movie villains? Because for me, she's got to be like 1 to 3. I hate her.
Oh, mate, awful. And do you know what? Someone said something to me, and obviously, I'll see how you guys feel about this, right? Someone said to me, we was talking about Forrest Gump, and I was talking about it being my best film. My mate said to me, yeah, but that Forrest Jr. isn't his son. And I went, you are? And he went, it's not his son. And I was like, what you on about? It's not his son. She's like, you're not supposed to think it's his son. And I was like, of course you're supposed to think it's his son. That's why they did that scene where they sleep together. She leaves out the window. And he went, yeah, but you can tell there's a way that she looks at young Forrest when he said, is he clever? And then she's gone, she knows she's dying, so she's leaving this guy, this kid she's had with the best guy she knows, the man who's never let him down when he's 19. But I was like, I Googled it even more. I hate that woman. I Googled it and I was like, are people actually thinking this? And there is people on the internet debating whether Forrest Jr. is for his son. And I think I'm going to go with he is, and you're supposed to think he is. Otherwise, he would have never put that. He would have never slept with her, I don't think. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That must have been put. Yeah, I'm gutted.